Thank you for joining me. I am Pixel Trader. We are at the point where I have to give you guys stuff. We hit 100 subs. In fact, hold on, let me take a look real quick. Let's see where we currently are. At this very moment, we are at 124 subs. So let's just cross that out. Boom. We now have 124. Thank you very much for helping me grow my channel. And as a thank you, the good stuff. So, how this is going to work. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 different cards. Of these 6 cards, that means there's going to be 6 winners. How do you win, you ask? Well, that's easy. Very easy. What you need to do. Number 1, make sure you like this video. I don't know why I put a hashtag, but whatever. Hashtag, we'll do it again. Like it. Make sure you're subscribed. All that happy stuff. Share it. Share the video. But most importantly, comment. Sorry, my handwriting is crap right now, but I don't care. Comment. If you do not comment down below, right down there, go to the bottom of this page, comment. You only have to do one. Just one comment's all you need. Comment. I will leave this video up for 1, maybe 2 days. I gotta look and see real quick. Once this video disappears, I will not be allowing any more comments, and it'll be over. And I'll be doing my drawing probably live. I'm still trying to figure out when I'm going to do it, but all you have to do is like, share, and comment. Make sure you comment. That's the most important one. And I will pick random winners. There's going to be 6 winners overall. Again, all these cards are up for grabs and will be randomly selected for people once they're ready to win. So that's it. That's all there is to it. Everybody just needs to go in, like this video, share, and comment. In a day or two, I will go through the list of comments and I will select winners at random in a live stream. And I have a comment right now in chat. Let me go back and look. Sorry, guys. My video is all kinds of wonky here right now. Just give me a moment. I completely lost my chat. Here we go. What's up, Sierra? I don't know. Nobody's here. Well, I didn't really announce it either. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to leave this video up. It's super simple. Everybody just needs to come in, watch the video, do that, like, share, comment. Make sure you comment on the video, and you get a chance to win one of these. Piece of cake. What's up, Eagle? You know, I probably should have just done this as a produced video, but I really didn't want to spend the time inside of my video maker. So I figured, you know what, I'll just go live and talk for a little bit, and then I'll go back and edit it later. I still need to work on an intro. I haven't got an intro video done yet. I was playing with After Effects yesterday, and I got really frustrated with it, and I kind of kicked it to the curb. So I got to go back and take a look at that. See, now everybody shows up, and I've already given the spiel, so maybe I'll do it again. Just so we could, well, you know, I'll wait and see if anybody else shows up real quick. But, yeah. What's up, Primark? Can you guys hear me okay? Because I'm not listening on the other channel, so I can't tell for sure if I'm doing okay. You can probably hear all the beeping and the deep sounds from the heavy vehicles destroying my street right next to me. It's pretty awesome. Cool. All right. So I'll just repeat it again really quick. Since we've got 5 people in here now, I might as well say it again. So one more time. Here we go. It's Pixel's 100 sub celebration. We're up to 124. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. It's all right. I'll have to, I'm gonna blow up social media and get it out to everybody. But this is what's gonna happen. Super simple. Like the video, share it. Just blow it out on YouTube somewhere, or out of YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, whatever you feel like doing. Just get it out there for people to see. But the most important thing I need you guys to do in order to win one of these fancy schmancy cards, comment. So I have a randomizer that will pick up a comment. You only need to comment once. Multiple comments will not improve your chances of winning. It will check a random comment and it will select a winner from that. If for some reason it happens to pick you twice, sorry, you're only going to win once, because we have to make sure that we spread the wealth a little bit here. But there are 6 cards. I'll be doing the randomized part probably in about 48 hours. I think it's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to go through and do all that happy, crappy stuff. Make sure that you guys are set up for notifications. I will do it live. You do not have to be here live in order to win. I hate when people do that. It sucks. I will be calling out people's names, and I will get in touch with you in the comments and stuff if, for whatever reason, I can't get a hold of you. But we'll work it out. But whoever wins in the live stream when I do the 100 giveaway will win. Unless for some reason they just don't want it, or it takes me like a month to get a hold of them. I'll be like, hey, sorry, your card's going up on eBay or something. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But I'm pretty sure everybody that I interact with on a regular basis right now is pretty invested in getting one of these cards. I mean, I don't think I would have got to 100 subs if people didn't want Venom, right? So as far as the giveaway of the cards goes, I'm going to take these. I'm basically, oh, see, you didn't know this part, but this one's got a little bit of something on the back. Each one of these has a numbering, some of their stuff in it. There are only 6 cards. Number 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Each one of them has a little thank you for your support message. Nothing crazy, but I will take these cards, I will throw them in a bag, I will randomly grab one, I'll throw it up on the page, and then I will randomly generate a comment from the list, and that's what it gets. So instead of everybody fighting over who wants to be Mr. Black, like in Reservoir Dogs, sorry, not everybody gets to get Venom, just the way it is. Somebody will randomly win. So that's how it goes. And that's pretty much it. I'm probably going to take this video down after this, chop it up into fancy schmancy little bits, and then get ready to send it off to everybody. Well, they're all signed, if you notice. PXL, 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 PXL. And they're all originals. Yeah, I'll put the cards back up here. Let me flip this back. Actually, you know what? I'll leave this right here. Like, share, comment. Comment down there. We got Venom. I don't know, Primark, am I silent? You should be hearing me. Hopefully you're hearing me. Okay, Spider-Man. Okay, cool. You guys have audio. Primark's computer is just a toaster today. All right. We've got Cash Grab. I think somebody really liked the Cash Grab one. I think that's the most colorful besides the Tick. I'm sure these guys really want to have that, but they're going to have to fight for it. And, of course, got Cap right here. Okay, cool. Yeah, so what I was saying, Primark, is everybody can win. The only person, well, not everybody. Everybody has a chance to win. All you have to do is like, share, and comment on this video. I will probably trim it a little bit, but we'll see what's going to happen. Once everybody has commented, I'm going to leave the video up for about 48 hours and then close voting. I will do a live stream where I announce who the winners are. At that point, you do not have to be present to win. However, I will need you to get a hold of me. I will be posting who wins inside the actual video description. Those people need to get a hold of me and we can work it out. Pretty simple. To avoid people pretending to be somebody else, we'll have to figure it out in chat, like a way to communicate back and forth or something. I don't know. We'll see how it works out. But hopefully people can be nice and honorable about this stuff. But besides that, it's pretty simple. And that's it. And then we move on to our next goal, which is going to be interesting. I don't know. I want to get, I built this channel mostly to try to get my artwork out and practice and share and try to figure stuff out. I've been dedicating a lot of time to IndieCron lately, trying to get that updated. I've got a lot of really cool stuff to share with you guys on that. It's going to be fun. I think you will really enjoy it. Actually, since you're all here, let's do this. Give me 1 second and I will pull up the beta site for IndieCron. No, you're not going to say which one you want. You're going to be randomly assigned it. So it's not going to matter which one you pick. I am going to assign one to you. I'm just going to go through, shuffle them around, and then I'll grab one out of a bag, drop it. Okay, this person wins that. So nobody's fighting over who's Mr. Black. Nobody's fighting over who's Mr. Pink. Everybody gets to be Mr. Black, and I get to choose what you do. So that's how we're going to do it. Okay, so let me just close a couple windows here so you guys don't see all this happy crap real quick. Guess nobody needs to see all of that. All right, let's see if I can do this without... Actually, it doesn't really matter. The site is password protected, so you can't get to it right now unless you know the password. So there's IndieCron in its new state. And what we have here is the nice handy-dandy little logo. You recognize that. Links at the top for Twitter, a couple different YouTube channels, and of course the... I'm sorry, I had to do it. I went ahead and put together a Patreon because, money. Anyway, I will have the ability for people to submit their campaigns directly through the site. It still has to go through the approval process and talk to me about that, so that's not changing, but it's going to make it a little bit easier, give them more information about how to do it. Search will be not there initially, but there is going to be additional information that shows up eventually. This little guy right here in the middle. So right now we currently have the little thing on the site that just says when the next campaign is ending. This is going to be more of a promotional area. It will have the next ending. It's also going to have acknowledgments of newer campaigns, promotions such as Alternaween. I'm going to get that up there as well. So there'll be a lot of information in here. I can work in a little ad or something for certain projects I think need a little more exposure, things like that. Let's see. Then, something new, you can see here, let me go ahead and focus on that a little bit better. We now have a couple different designations. These may not go live initially, but they will be there eventually. You can see IGG for Indiegogo. Because I am going to be building in support for Kickstarter and possibly other platforms, I want people that only want to be able to support Indiegogo campaigns to be able to see, hey, this is only an Indiegogo campaign, or hey, this is on Kickstarter. If you don't want to fund Kickstarter stuff, don't mess with this one. The other thing is #CG. Creators that are hardcore I am CG, I want to be able to give them a little designation that says they are CG. We have a lot of people that are friendly to the movement but aren't really CG creators. I don't want to gatekeep people, but I also want to be able to let us, know, hey, this guy is Comicsgate. Then we also have the rating system I mentioned in Twitter. Still working that out. I think it's going to look something like that, where it's just like a little 13, maybe a 17. All. I haven't quite figured that portion of it out yet, but I do want to build that all out. The other, I've moved some stuff around, so now you can see funding. Underneath funding is now the goal instead of having a whole tab for it. We really don't need that whole tab for it. The end date. Every one of these campaigns will be listed with an end date now instead of just closed in demand or whatever. Well, in demand might be a little bit different. I might just leave that as in demand because they decide when they want to close it. But the rest of them that are pending, so you don't have to do the math in your head. You can say, oh, this one closes in 7 days. This one closes in 3 days. It's now all going to be here inside there. Backers. Each backer campaign will now have the ability to see this campaign has exactly $52 average. So, the list down here at the bottom, let me scroll down real quick. The bottom has the breakdown for everybody. But now we get to see how much pie everybody's actually getting. So that's pretty much it. Oh, and then one other thing which people might find a little interesting. The ability to sort. So if I click on funding, I can now see who's at the bottom, who's working their way up, who's ending next. Well, according to this, because this data isn't live, this is actually backup data because I'm not on the live site, graveyard shift would be ending. So it's all able to be sorted like that. Who's got the most backers? Anchorface has 4 backers, or had 4 backers. So this one's a little funky. I need to fix this right now because this one is not quite right. Backers is currently showing that. So yeah, I got to do some math on that real quick and change that one. So that one's wrong. But we'll get there. And then yeah, genre I need to fix too. There's a couple of things in here that aren't quite right, but I'm still working on it. So backers I just need to fix. But there you go. So some new features, some new functionality. Site looks a little bit cleaner. When you scroll down, everything moves into place. Nothing crazy. And then for Patreon, click on the link for that, which I'm still working out here, but you can see it's a work in progress still. I'm going to allow people, and this is probably not the way it's going to stay, but this is the way I currently have it worked out. People can, you know, support the development of the site if they want to. I'm not asking anybody for money, but if they want to support it, I will gladly accept their money for this. But $2 patrons will get just their name, you know, hey, thank you very much for supporting me. $5 patrons get links to whatever they want, as long as it's, you know, safe. I don't want porn and hate and various other weird things being linked on my site. And then the $15 patrons get some kind of like video, or actually it'll probably just be a photo, like a thumbnail image of their project or something. So for instance, if somebody wanted to promote something on the site, $15 patrons can get a little something here. You know, I don't think anybody's actually going to back me, but you never know. And then there is this over here, which is the Indicron feed from Twitter. So nothing special, just a couple of things that we're working on, and I'm trying to make this all come together. I'll probably launch this in about a week, maybe a little bit less. Hey, thanks, Greg. So yeah, I think I'll just recap it really quick. I'm going to put the description updated with all the information in it as well. I'll be doing a tweet on Twitter, so if you want to just retweet that as best you can too, get that out there. Or if you want to just stay quiet and not let people know what to do, that I don't blame you. I wouldn't want people knowing about it either, necessarily, if I wanted to win. But just as a recap, again, thank you, 124 subs, that's amazing. I appreciate everything you guys have done for me so far. It's awesome. I really, really appreciate it. So because of that, like, share if you want to. Let's do that. If you want to. Share if you want to. I know you probably don't, because you don't want other people to win. That's okay. But comment. At the very least, comment. And after you comment, in a few days, I will do a live stream where I will randomly select a winner for a random card. So nobody will be selecting what card they get. It'll be all at random. That's the best way to make it fair. You can comment whatever you want. You can comment, I love Taco Bell. It doesn't matter. But hopefully your comment is something nicer than I love Taco Bell. Because John Mayling is the devil and should not eat Taco Bell. Yeah, Cecil does look like Jack Nicholson on acid. I fixed, I don't know if anybody noticed. Let me get a close up here, hold on. I fixed Nurkish's nose. It's still a little pink though, but I'm going to try to hit it with color again after this. But yeah, I fixed his nose because it needed it badly. When I first did the inking on it, I turned it black and I didn't realize. And I was like, oh crap, man, people are going to call me on that, so I got to fix it. So I did that. One thing that's also not in the original video that I did for this, I came back and did more shading on Cap, so now his face is a little more darker, his arms have been darkened up a little bit, some of the body's a little darker. So it's a little different than what people thought or saw previously. Spider-Man, pretty much the same thing. Did a couple little adjustments to him. I might actually do a little more to the leg before it goes out, but we'll see. And that's it. I would give away the Rawala art, but I've actually already promised it to somebody. So maybe I'll do a art giveaway for the next one, like a big piece of art. I think that would be fun. So we have that to look forward to when we hit 500 subs. How about that? Oh yeah, you can watch me work on Spider-Man. Actually, it wasn't fan speak though. It was Bugbear's basement, I believe, right? If I recall correctly. Uh-oh, did I lose Rawala? I'd make somebody sad if I lost Rawala. Let's see. There you go, Bugbear's basement. That's right. And for those of you that haven't seen it yet, I was on War Campaign. Interesting story about War Campaign. Because of the whole drama with John and them and everything, I don't know what's been going on, but my YouTube, not YouTube, my Facebook page and my personal page actually got flagged for having this picture on it, and I think it was because I commented about War Campaign. I can't say for sure, but I had a notice that it was either spam or violated the terms of the YouTube services, and so I had to dispute it. So right now that picture got, oh, I put a new one up, but it's currently under review, and I'm like, what the heck, really? Hopefully it's just a fluke, but it was kind of interesting to me. I mean, who's going to pick on a cute little koala with a knife in his hand? You know? Anyway. So there's that. Any questions, anybody? Before I wrap this up and then go back to pretending to work while I work on Indicron. That koala is a trip. So, one other thing I was working on too. Oh, that's what I should share with you. Hold on, let's check this out. Yes, feedback can go directly to @Indicron, and I would appreciate if you send it there and not to my personal account, just because it's easier for me to keep track of everything there. It doesn't really matter. It's all in the same window. I use TweetDeck, so I see everything at once, but it just makes it easier for me to organize things and reply to people, pretending that I'm more than one person when I'm working off Indicron. Really? I'm getting a warning from Twitter? Huh. Is it the Indicron account or is it just my account? Anyway, this right here, in case you're curious, the whole Indicron thing. So I'm currently using a professional font. Oh, okay, you're a font. Okay, you're a... Gotcha. Sorry, I misunderstood you. Whew. Okay. I was thinking my account was doing something weird. I'm like, oh no, oh no. Anyway, so I'm currently using a professional font for the Indicron logo. I didn't really do anything with it, so I've been considering, playing with my handwriting a little bit and changing it to do something more like this. But my handwriting sucks, so I got to practice a bit more before I decide to do it. But I may switch the logo up just a little bit. We shall see. And then what else do I have to share? Oh, that's right. Other computer. Sorry, hold on. I feel like I'm like 10 years old, running back to my room with all my toys to share with the friends that come over. Hey guys, look at all my new stuff. It's probably because I have about 2 hours of sleep from this weekend. My girlfriend went out of town, so I was helping her pack and get all the stuff ready to go, and I was working all weekend as well. It's never a good combination. So this is what I'm also working on at the moment. I don't know how well you can see that. Thinking about coming up with some kind of rating system very similar to the PEGI or ESRB system, so that people know exactly what they're getting. And I was thinking about doing icon kind of things like this too, so people could use these for their campaign pages potentially. I actually want to work with creators to get the IndieCron logo, or maybe some kind of branding or something on their campaign, so people can see and track the stuff on IndieCron as well, and be able to say, oh, this is this kind of book, or this is this kind of book. I don't know if this is going to do anything or not, but I thought it'd be kind of cool to be able to do that. So yeah, I'm playing with the idea here where you can see the IndieCron logo in the back, and then I'll put more information here. But this is kind of what I'm messing with at the moment. I don't know yet. Okay, what do we want to draw? So, fan edition of the show is actually going to do exactly the same thing as the pros do. So what'll happen is, whoops, my video just knocked the crap out of this thing. Let me put this stuff back on the screen real quick so you can see this, and I need to adjust my camera. There we go. Okay, so for tomorrow's show, we are going to be watching Mike do his thing. We're going to figure out, you know, everything is going to take basically the same format. The only difference here is that we are going to be watching Mike's show to find out what we're drawing. So we'll take that. 1 hour into Mike's show, all of the artists have the ability to start sketching on my show. And so we're just all going to be sketching and figuring out like with the layouts and stuff. Since we're not professionals, it may take us a little bit of time to be able to figure out how we want the characters to be laid out, various things like that, looking for a reference, you know, whatever. We're slow. So I'm going to give us a 1 hour head start off stream so that we kind of figure out what we're doing, get our heads around how we want to present that concept. And then when it's time to go live, right after voting has ended on Mike's show, I'll fire up the stream. All of us will then get started. If any of us did practice sketches or anything like that, all of that art has to be transferred to a new sheet. So we can't just pop something on the screen and be like, hey, look what I did. No, 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 no. You've got 1 hour for practice. That practice has to be translated onto a new template or whatever, palette. So everybody starts fresh, but they may have an idea of what they want to draw, and then they can start busting it out. Still the same 2 hour rating, or 2 hour limit. Fans will vote for the winner. I don't know if there will be a prize at the end. I haven't done that portion of my research on it yet. It also kind of depends on whether or not the winner is doing digital or physical. But yeah. So there's going to be some fun stuff that's going to happen here. I'm really looking forward to it. Booster said he's going to show up. Booster is a terrible artist, I think, but it's awesome. He's going to wind up doing work in MS Paint for us. I'm either going to do, I haven't decided yet, I may do physical, like just ink and paper kind of stuff. I may go digital, not sure yet. Cross Comics is definitely going to be doing digital. At least I'm almost positive he will, unless he gets his setup done differently. I'm not sure yet. I've got a lot of different artists. The artist from Asami, he's going to be here as well. He'll be doing the artwork with us. Got a couple other artists coming in. Now, granted, Asami is technically a pro based on the fact that he's got his campaign going, but he's not pro. So, plus, you guys get to show up, make fun of us, talk a bunch of trash. We try to not to screw up too much. It'll be a good time. Worst case scenario, it never happens again, and we just deal with it. In fact, it probably won't happen again on my channel. I'm just hosting the first one. Somebody else will pick it up on the next one, but I figured let's just try it, have a good time with it, see what happens, right? Anyway, one more time, then I'm going to cut off the stream and get back to work because I'm trying to chase down a few things here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. 124 subs. I am extremely grateful for everything. How you win, like this video, share if you want to, but you don't have to. But comment. You must comment on this video. this particular video. You must comment on it in order to qualify to win. I will pick people at random to win one of these cards. They will not know which card they got until I select their name. They do not get to select which card they get. It'll all be at random. It's the easiest way to make it fair. Sorry, if you had your heart set on one and you won, maybe you can trade with another winner. I'll leave that up to you. But for me, the easiest way for me to handle all this and to make it as smooth as possible is just to do all this. And yes, make sure you set your notifications so that you'll know when I go live and do the thing. But again, you do not have to be there live to win. I will make sure that you get your prize. And that's pretty much it. So enjoy your Monday. I need to get back to work. Thank you again for helping me grow this channel. Get the word out. I'm going to do a post on Twitter here in a second and probably Facebook as well. Like it, share it, smash it, dance around it, set it on fire, whatever you want to do. But thank you again. I'll catch you guys soon.